Las Vegas, where the governor of the state, Brian Sandoval, is speaking, and First Lady Melania Trump and President Trump have been visiting victims and meeting medical staff at a facility in Nevada.
Thank you very much, Governor, and we really appreciate that. And I will tell you, the people of Nevada and the extraordinary city have shown the world their incredible character, courage, and resolve. Nevada really is a very, very special place. I'm honored to be here today at the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department in the company of heroes. Thank you to our police, our firefighters, and to our first responders, and of course to Sheriff Lombardo. Incredible job you've done. Mayor Goodman. Hello, Mayor Goodman.
I couldn't be blocked by anything
No, you
beautiful
cannot.
in the world.
Senator Heller. Thank you very much. Senator Cortez Masto. Majority Leader. Where is Kevin? Majority Leader. Kevin McCarthy. Adam Laxalt. All of the great congressmen that we have with us today from both parties. We just are very honored that you could be with us. And on behalf of the grateful nation, Melania and I thank each and every one of you in law enforcement. In the depths of horror, we will always find hope in the men and women who risk their lives for ours. The mass murder that took place on Sunday night fills America's heart with grief. America is truly a nation in mourning. I visited the hospital earlier today, where many victims are still recovering from their wounds, and we ask God to ease their suffering and to speed their healing. We pray for the recovery of the injured and those injured officers who so bravely threw themselves into danger when duty called. And we grieve the loss of the law enforcement personnel who were killed in this vicious attack. Many families tonight will go to bed in a world that is suddenly empty. The people they so dearly love were torn away from them forever. Our souls are stricken with grief for every American who lost a husband or a wife, a mother or a father, a son or a daughter. We know that your sorrow feels